Hi, Nikki here. This is KastKing on the Line with your host, Nikki. Good evening. This is KastKing on the Line with your host, Nikki. And today we have a wonderful guest, Miss Anna K. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Anna is a young fisherman. She is on the tournament trail, and she is doing wonderful. She actually just won her high school tournament about 2 weeks ago. You said 3 weeks ago?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, you won your high school tournament. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's
incredible. I mean, what was that like? I can't imagine how exciting that must have been for you.
I mean, it was exciting. Just have to keep my head down and grind things out. Just
did you get nervous? Were you nervous at all? I mean,
not really.
Once you got out there fishing, it just kind of
yes,
all the nerves kind of go away. Yeah, I get that too. That's great though. What was the size of your fish that you caught? Was it?
We had about 9 pounds, I think.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's awesome. And you had a partner? You were fishing with a partner?
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. That's great. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Anna, I couldn't wait to have you on the show. I'm just real excited for everybody to get to know you, and for everybody to get to meet you and the awesome angler that you are. I've been really excited. I know how busy you are. You are always out there fishing and working and doing your schoolwork. And so I know it must be crazy time for you and crazy busy. So I really appreciate you coming on the show. And I'm just, like I said, I'm real excited for everybody to get to meet you. Can you tell us what got you started into this great sport of fishing? Where did it begin?
Well, when I was about maybe 8 or 9, my daddy took me to a place we have, that's a boat place that's local, called Palmetto Boat Center, and he let me pick out the boat we have now. And when we were up there, the lady was telling us how there's been a high school tournament trail that's been started up, which was back in 2013. And I'd always loved fishing since I was a little girl. Like, I grew up doing it every single weekend.
How old?
And when she told me that, I didn't start till 6th grade, because that's the age they allowed us to start actually fishing in the tournaments. So I was 11 or 12, so I've been doing it for 5 years now.
Okay. So she said, what did she say to you? When you went to get the boat?
She told me, she said that there's a high school trail, and when I get old enough to fish it, she'd like to see me in it.
Wow.
And she still talks to me till this day, and it means a lot.
Really? Oh, see, I love that. You know, people like that, they really make an impact on you. A lot of people don't realize that. I always believe that as we go through life, you keep a part of everybody with you, whether it's good or bad, whether that person had good intentions for you or not. I always believe that they become part of you, every person that we meet, and they impact us in so many different ways, either what they've told us, what they've said, what we've interacted with. And I always just believe they always have an impact on us. And people like that surely had a wonderful impact on you, something you keep with you forever. And it gives you a little bit of inspiration, I think. And we all need that, especially in our world today, I believe. But,
yes.
Now, you said your father had taken you. Is your family into fishing as well? Your dad?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My daddy used to fish the B.A.S.S and FLW Opens, and
wow.
2 of my uncles did as well.
Wow, that's amazing. And do you have any brothers or sisters? Or
I don't.
Any brothers? That's just you're an only child. I love that. I wish I was. That's awesome. That's really cool. So you've been fishing since, so you said about 9 years old, 9 or 10?
Well, I've been fishing ever since I was around 3 years old, and I could hold a rod in my hand.
That is awesome.
tournament fishing, I was around 10 or 11.
Wow. Now, what's your favorite fish to fish for? What is your favorite?
Spotted bass all the way.
Spotted bass? Why is
Yes.
that? Is there a certain reason or?
Well, the lakes we have around my house, they're full of spots. So, and that's mainly what we catch in our tournaments when we're in state.
Spotted bass?
Yes, ma'am.
They're a good fight?
They are a good fight.
Yeah.
I lost one today in a tournament about 3 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was it was rough.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love, see, mine is smallmouth bass. Do you like to fish for smallmouth bass too?
I've only been smallmouth fishing twice, and I caught one about 4 pounds, and that was the best fight I think
Tell
I've
me
ever
that's
had.
not the greatest fight. That's what I was getting. Tell me that's not the greatest fight. There's just something about them. They, no matter the size of them, they could be small, they will take you all the way down. And it's just so excited holding on to that rod and fighting them. I love the fight. I don't even want to get them in. I just want to fight them. It's just so much fun. That's my favorite fish. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that's great. Do you like carp fishing, cat fishing, that kind of thing too? Are you into?
I've never been carp fishing or cat fishing on purpose.
Yeah.
But I've caught a few catfish and a few carp.
It's funny you said that on purpose, because every time I would catch a carp or catch a catfish, people would say, "Oh, would you catch them? What did you do?" I'd say, by accident. I never went to go and catch a carp, or I was either bass fishing, looking for another fish, and I accidentally caught a carp or a catfish. It's never by purpose. That's awesome. So I know you mentioned your father. Is there anybody that you look up to? Is there that guides you, just someone you a mentor, kind of?
I really look up to my daddy. He's been there for me through everything. And my mama, she's always there for me. And they're my biggest supporters, and they really I couldn't do it without them.
That's really awesome. And again, it's really awesome to hear nowadays, with kids and parents, and being part of that family oriented, kind of thing, and being together and helping each other, especially tournaments. I know how crazy that can get, the excitement, and being nervous and the nerve wracking, and it's just got to be really crazy. And to have your family there by your side means more to you than anything. I know that. So that's wonderful to hear. I like that a lot. So does it get, what grade are you in now in school?
I'm in 10th grade. I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore, okay. Does it get overwhelming with school and everything on top of fishing? I mean, does it get a little crazy for you? How do you maintain it all? I mean,
well, sometimes it gets crazy, but sometimes it's just got to get my schoolwork done so I can get out there on the lake and.
Right. Just kind of work your way through it and get through it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. I can only imagine, especially being a sophomore, intense and how crazy it is. But I know you look forward to and can't wait to get out there and just fish.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, is there anything that you want to go to school for? Is fishing something you want to do professionally? Is this going to be, or?
It's been my dream ever since I was little to go to the Bassmaster Classic.
Really?
All I want to do is make it. And if I make it one day, hopefully I can win it.
Oh, that's so good to hear, Anna. That's really cool. Don't ever give up that drive and that hope. Always don't ever let anybody push you or deter you away from that. You have something in your heart, you have a passion, a desire, a want, and just go for it. Don't ever let anybody or anything talk you out of that. That's something I always learned, and it's nice to hear that from you. That's great. I know we'll see good things from you. Do you have any other interests though, or hobbies besides fishing that you're into?
Not really. I mean, I play other sports, like I do volleyball and I do track, but nothing compares to fishing for me. Fishing is my number one sport. I will always love it.
That's awesome. And you fish every day? Are you always fishing?
Not every day, mostly on weekends when I'm out of school and I don't have homework and stuff. But lately here has been every weekend we've had a tournament.
Really? Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Well, hold on one second. I just have to have a word from our sponsors here. And KastKing offers you affordable innovation through the best fishing tackle, including a wide variety of quality fishing rods, fishing reels, fishing line, and fishing accessories. Look for KastKing products on Amazon.com, Tackle Warehouse, AcademyOutdoors.com, eBay, and of course, KastKing.com. Make the switch to KastKing like so many fishing pros have. All right, we are back with Anna Kay, and we were just talking about her tournament trail, and she had just won her high school tournament, and we're talking about her hobbies and interests. Now, do you have any other tournaments coming up?
I don't have any until April, I don't think. Maybe it's March. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I may have one in February too. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's great. That's really cool. Are you excited? You looking forward to them?
Yes, ma'am, I really am. I'm looking forward to one specifically in April, which hopefully I'll get to go to, which is on Lake Gunnersville, which I got to go to September this year.
Really?
And I enjoyed that lake so much.
Did you really?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you enjoy about it? Just the place itself?
Well, it was new to me because I had never flipped mats before or seen anything like it with lily pads.
Right.
And I had something really interesting happen to me.
What
So
happened?
we were sitting there fishing on a shell bed with a 6XD.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were, on the shell beds there, they have Tennessee River Drum.
Oh.
And I caught one about 25 pounds. And it scared me. I thought I had the biggest bass in my life, and then it came up and I realized what it was.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine how exhilarating, how exciting you must have been.
It was really fun. I was shaking for quite a while. That was a good fight too.
I know you must have been disappointed it wasn't the biggest bass that you were thinking, because I've done this before. I've been on thinking I'm the greatest bass in the entire world. This is great. I'm excited. I'm fighting it. This is great. I can't wait. And comes up a carp or a catfish or whatever, you know. Sometimes you can really feel, you'll know, like you as a fisherman, you know, you feel the fish, you know, that's not a bass. That's not a carp. That's not a catfish. You get the feel for it. But then there's some times that you don't know, you're not sure, like it could be, or you know, and that's the excitement. That's the excitement about it, because that's the fishing part, you know. I mean, if we caught everything all the time, they call it catching, right? So the fishing part is the exciting, because you never know what you're going to get on the end of that line. To me, that's the greatest thing. So were you disappointed, or were you still happy, you know?
I was still happy. We showed one of the locals there, which was at a store, and he said he hadn't seen anything river drum that big in about 10 years.
Oh my god.
So it was exciting for me. I was really happy.
You were by yourself?
No, ma'am. It was me, my daddy, and my partner.
Oh my
We
god.
were there for a TBF for FLW,
Oh,
a
okay.
high school tournament.
That's awesome. Now, we just talked about how exciting that was, you know, a funny situation. Have you had any other situations like that where you're out on the water? Anything funny or kind of crazy that happened, or you seen out there, or maybe you laid into a certain kind of fish, maybe something that got away?
This was at Gunnersville too. I think it was actually the day before that happened. I had 65-pound braid for flipping the mats, and I set the hook into a fish. It started coming towards me, and it just snapped.
Oh, no.
It had to be a gar. A bass couldn't have done that.
Couldn't have snapped that. Oh, man. Again, another exciting moment. You don't know what, and then it's like, I hate that. You got a good fish on, or you think you do, and you lose it, or you winds up being a gar and snapping your line or something, But still, again, it's exciting. And do you enjoy being out there? I always talk about how it's the fish are the bonus. You catch a fish, that's the bonus. But being outdoors, to me, is the greatest thing in the world. Being out there on the water, just fishing, immersed in Mother Nature. I mean, you must love that.
I do. I think being outside and being on the water helps me more than actually fishing, because I can experience, like when I'm graphing, I can experience what I need to look for to be able to catch the fish. And when I do, it seems to help me a lot more than just going off of random things.
Right. Exactly. Is there a favorite technique of fishing that you have? Is flipping, pitch,
Well, it honestly just depends on the time of the year, but there's a lake around here that I could throw topwater on all year long and wouldn't stop. I love it on that lake. It's amazing.
Oh, I love topwater fishing. Isn't topwater fishing exciting? I mean,
It
fishing in
is.
general is exciting, like we just said, but there's nothing like topwater fishing. Having that fish come up out of the water and grab a hold of that lure. It's just, and doing the tail dance. I love the tail
Oh,
dance
yeah.
across the water. That's so exciting to me. That's so cool. Is there a favorite place that you like to go, is that you keep going back to, a favorite lake that you like to fish on?
Not really, but the lake I was talking about with topwater is Lake Russell, which is in Lounsville, South Carolina,
Okay.
and a part of Georgia. I can't quite remember, but that lake is so fun. But they're apparently turning it into a trophy striper lake in a few years. So
Really?
yeah, so I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah.
Because I've caught some very, very big spots out of that lake.
Really?
Especially for around here. I think my biggest was around 6 pounds.
Nice. That's a nice spot. Oh my gosh. What is the biggest fish you have ever caught?
Well, besides that drum,
Yeah.
I did on Lake Russell. We were down towards the dam, and I caught a gar that was probably 20 plus.
Oh, wow.
It was,
That's incredible.
yeah, it is.
Did you get him in? I mean, you got him to the boat? Or
We got him to the boat and got my bait back and
got your bait back.
let him
That's
go.
what. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. So can you tell us, what is it like being a young female angler on the tournament trail? Do you find it difficult? Is it, what's it like?
Well, there's definitely disadvantages and advantages with it. There's a few people out there that don't respect female anglers in the fishing field. And then you have people out there who love seeing a female out there. And they inspire you. Every 10 seconds you got them. Good luck today. Good luck today. I hope you do great. And
See,
it's one big family, really. It's
see,
amazing.
that's awesome. That's, again, people like that really help, and they help push you along and give you that inspiration to keep going. And it's sad, that there are people out there, because I've dealt with it, being a female angler myself, and I fished tournaments like the Big Bass World Championships and stuff, and I've dealt with the same thing. You have people that don't respect female anglers, and they'll literally try to push you out. And it's nothing but hurtful. And all I did was I just kept being kind to them. They don't like that, If you keep smiling, keep kind, your kind self that you are. You're very sweet, and keep smiling like you do. You have a beautiful smile, and kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to always tell me, kill them with kindness, and that's what I always did. And then you have the other people, like you said, on the other hand, helping you along, pushing you along, you know, and good luck today, you know, go kill them, get out, you know, go out there and do good. And that's what helps, knowing that there are people out there that have your back. And don't ever let those ones, you know, deter you or bring you down any. They're just jealous, you know, and like I said, just keep smiling and kill them with your kindness, and you'll do great. And so what would you say to a young female angler who's looking to get into fishing and fishing tournaments, and that's listening right now? What kind of advice would you give her? What would you tell her?
I tell her, get out there and go for it, because I'm telling you, fishing has changed my life. It's probably the best thing that has happened to me. And when you stick to it and you learn to love it, you'll never want to quit. It's really the best sport out there, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
That's wonderful. That's amazing advice. Thank you so much. Is there any social media sites or anything that you want people to follow you on? Do you want to tell them your, you know, where they can find you and follow your tournament trail maybe?
Yes, on Instagram, my Instagram is ANNA.__.KAY. And then my Facebook is just Anna K. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Anna, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show tonight, and giving everybody a little insight, and telling us and letting us know what it's like to be a young female out there on the tournament trail.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. It was really wonderful to get to know you, and to have everybody get to meet you. You're very sweet. You're very kind. And again, don't ever let anybody deter you and push you out. You have a passion. You could tell by the way you talk. You could see it in your eyes. You have a passion for this, and it's in your heart, and you could tell that. So keep going. Don't ever stop, and don't ever let anybody deter you away from it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Anna. It was wonderful to have you.
It's wonderful to be here.
KastKing, KastKing spells affordable innovation. Make the switch to KastKing for the best value in fishing gear. KastKing offers you an affordable, quality alternative to high-priced fishing products. Thanks for spending time today with KastKing on the Line. And as always, I'll catch you in the next adventure. Thanks, Anna.
Thank
We'll talk
you.
to you soon. Have a wonderful night.
You too.